Vice President Yemi Oshibanjo today presided over the weekly Federal Executive Council meeting at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The Vice President stood in for President Muhammadu Buhari, who is away at France on a 4-day official visit alongside some cabinet members. Present at the meeting are the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, the Chief of Staff to the President, Ibrahim Gambari, Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, and Head of Civil Service of the Federation, Folashade Yemi Esson, as well as other members of the Federal Executive Council. The ongoing face-off between NLC and Kaduna State Government was among the issues discussed at the meeting. The Senate has suspended its plenary for 1 week to allow members participate in the zonal public hearing to hold across the country. Senate President Ahmed Lawan, who disclosed this during today's plenary, said the public hearing is to review the 1999 Constitution. He, however, assured Nigerians that the Senate has no preconceived agenda. The exercise is slated to hold in 12 centers across the country on 26th and 27th of May. In Edo State, the Court of Appeal Benin Judicial Division has overturned the ban on the use of motorcycles, popularly called Okada, by Edo State government. The ban, which began in 2013 during the administration of former Governor Adams Oshomole, restricted the movement of motorcycles to rural areas, while the ban was fully enforced in the Benin metropolitan local government areas Oredo, Ego, Ikpobaoha, Oluku, and Ekosodin areas in Ovia Northeast local government. In his judgment, Judge Judgewil Biobele ruled that Edo State lacked the legal powers to ban the use of motorcycles in any part of the state in a verbal pronouncement. Meanwhile, residents have started to react to the court judgments that seek to overturn the ban on the use of motorcycles as a means of transportation. Some are worried that if the ban is lifted, it is likely to worsen the already bad security situation.
Well, my opinion, I want to make Okada people they come back because there's no job. Many people they get wife and children, they cannot feed them. So that Okada, that they use Okada to feed their wife and children. So that's my opinion. I want to make Okada people come back so that they can feed their wife and their children. Their family, their children can go back to school.
As a citizen of this state, I strongly believe that Okada riders have no place within the scheme of things as it is today. Their time are long gone, and what we should be looking forward is other means of transportation within the city states. The court judgment that was upheld today a few days ago at the Court of Appeal, the return of motorbikes within the city center, is not a welcome development. I strongly believe it's a step in the wrong direction. And yes, these are persons who need to eke out a living. They need to see how they could make ends meet, but there are other ways they could go about it rather than riding bikes within the city center. It's unhealthy, especially now with the level of insecurity in the state. It's relatively uncalled for, and I strongly believe we have to look into it and look for other means to do away with that judgment.
The lifting of the ban on commercial motorcycles, commonly called Okada, is a wrong one, because the way it is now, the traffic situation, security situation will be compromised with that decision. I think that now that we Edolites, we are used to the fact that Okada is no longer in vogue. For the appeal court to say they should to lift the ban and think of bringing them back is a wrong step in the wrong direction. And I hope this will not escalate the already tense security situation, which the Nigerian Police Edo Command is trying to stem, in the bud. I hope it does not escalate the security situation in the state again.
And talking about the lift on the ban of Okada riders or calling them back, to me, I don't think it's a good idea, because all those who were engaged with the use of with Okada before now, I think they must have gotten one or two things doing. Calling them back now, I think, to me, is not a good idea, because criminals take advantage of it. And it's a very easy way of robbing and getting away with it, because they know all the nook and crannies of, the various environments where they operate. So to me, I don't think it's a good idea.
It's an unfortunate development. We can't query the wisdom of the judge that delivered it, but we know that the ripple effect is not going to augur well for anybody. The nuisance they constitute on the road, the level of crime that will accompany this kind of judgment. But I think Edo State government should go ahead and appeal that judgment. It's banning Okada is one of the best decisions that any government all over can take. The nuisance on the road, the level of accident, the crime and everything is. How do you want Okada to come back to the main city? If you say, okay, let them operate in the interlands, one can understand that one, but asking them to come back to the center city it's not going to be an easy thing for everybody.
The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, today held a meeting with resident electoral commissioners at the commission's headquarters in Abuja. The meeting comes at the backdrop of the arson perpetrated by unidentified persons on 2 INEC offices located in Ezza North local government areas of Ebonyi State. Present at the meeting are the secretary to the commission, the technical team to the chairman, as well as heads of security agencies. The meeting was held behind closed doors. The Katsina State Police Command has confirmed the abduction of a Sharia court judge by unidentified gunmen. The police public relations officer, SP Gambo Issa, said in a statement that prior to the abduction, the court had been relocated to a different zone due to security challenges in the area. Meanwhile, all courts in the state are under lock due to the strike by judiciary workers. The incident occurred at about 3 p.m. in the old court premises located between Bari and Zaka villages in Safana local government area of the state. It has been a news update on VOS TV. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel at VOS TV News. As well, follow us across social media platforms at VOS TV on Instagram and Facebook. My name is Osasoge Idei. Thanks for watching.